Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update, May 24th, Memorial Day style. Hope everybody's getting ready for a fun weekend. Hopefully showing some houses, maybe doing some fun things with friends. This guy right here will be in Raleigh, North Carolina. They are playing the NCAA Women's Final Four and Championship this weekend, and my daughter also qualified for a high school all-star tournament down there, so she'll be playing games Saturday and Sunday. So we'll be in North Carolina, probably at the NCAA Championship game Sunday afternoon as well for girls lacrosse. So very exciting stuff. So hopefully you have some fun work, but also fun family plans for the long weekend as well. Let's hop into our weekly market update. I just want to do a special shout out to Bethany Durham for doing a great job on last weekend's update. I think it just ended, if anybody was wondering. So I'm just joking. Bethany took a little bit of time. She was very thorough last week, but we enjoy Bethany very much. So our weekly snapshot updates. Interesting stats here. So our showings went up 18% week over week, which is a ton. So that's a big jump in showings this week, which is good stuff. Our contracts were down a little bit, which is a little bit interesting. New listings up 5%. That's the stuff we want to see. Active listings up 8%. I definitely feel look at that active listing, 6677 compared to last year. It's 26% up year over year. That's a ton more listings on the market. So I think we're all still starting to feel that it's not quite as inventory craved or into inventory depleted as it was. So that's good news. We want a little bit more of a balanced market. So good stuff overall there, that we got a little bit more balance in the market, which is what we would all be hoping for. North Central VA, up 10% showing, similar listings flat, 4% more active listings, a lot less contracts, but it's not a huge number to judge it off of, so I wouldn't freak out about that. Similar stats all over, which is interesting. 12% up in showings in Baltimore, 7% down in contracts, up 14%, or up pretty flat on new listings, then active listings up 3 or 4%. So we're seeing a few more things come on the market and a few more things be on the market still, but still a ton more showings coming at it. So as rates dropped under 7 a little bit this week, we've seen a little bit more showings out there. Last one, Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, smaller sample size, but similar stats. Up 17% in showings, down 11% in contracts, jives with the others. New listings down 29% is weird, but again, that's on 170 numbers. So it can go from 200 to 170. It's dramatic. Our active listings stayed about the same on the marketplace, but similar stats throughout all of our regions. Our top performers for last week, individually in volume, Alexandra Iamandi, who sets the record for most Samson Events attended. So I always appreciate Alexandra. Good job. There, Jaime Magne, number 2. Dallas Croft, number 3. Nicholas Davari, number 4. And Jihan Salameh, number 5. And individuals by volume last week. So awesome job. Top 5 in transactions, Miss Tonga Turner, who also was a top producer takeover panelist for us a couple weeks ago. So thanks, Tonga, and great job. Jaime Magne, number 2. Alexandra Iamandi. Dilyara Daminova, Chelsea Owusu rounds out the top 5. Great job for you, top 5, individually last week. Our top 5 teams, Mr. Jason Chepperdek and Shepherd Homes Group, fantastic job, number 1 in volume. Ali D and Ideal Homes coming in number 2. Major Key Real Estate, the One Street Company, and Carolyn Young Homes rounding out the top 5. Just so many power teams here at Samson. Our top 5 in transactions for the week, Shepherd Homes Group, the double number 1 again. Carolyn Young Homes, number 2, fantastic job by Carolyn and her team. Ideal Homes, number 3, Major Key Real Estate, and the One Street Company rounding out the top 5. Just fantastic teams all around, continuing to produce amazing results here into May. Our next sales meeting will be June 19th. Just circle that on your calendar here in HQ. We'll always have great interaction, great things to share, and probably some great guests. As we get closer, I'll knock in who that guest is going to be. So we'll lock that in, but June 19th will be at HQ for our next sales meeting. I really just want to continue to emphasize First Up, guys. It is such a powerful tool, but it's only as powerful as you all make it. So you're going to get tired of hearing me talk about it, but when you sign a listing, put it in First Up. There is no downside. It takes 3 minutes, put it in the app, address, pictures, whatever information you want to. Super easy to do. You can do it in 3 minutes. Now, that listing is getting exposed to almost 6,000 realtors at Samson. That's super powerful. It's great to even say to your seller, they don't have to show it early, they don't have to sell it early, but it's just a matter of getting that exposure. It's going to help when you're on the other side and you have buyers and you want to keep those buyers tied to you. What do? Hey, stick with me. I get all this off-market inventory because I work for the #1 brokerage in Northern Virginia and the #2 brokerage in the whole DMV. That's the brokerage I want. That's all the inside dirt that I want. And we can only get it if we're putting in all of our listings. So super powerful tool on the listing side and the buyer side. First up, download the app right now. Pause your update, download the app. Your email that you have with us is your username. Password is welcome in lowercase letters, then it'll let you change your password. If for some reason it doesn't let you in, you email Melissa or Sarah right away, mwalsh at Samson Properties, or Sarah M, Sarah Mormon, and they can both fix your profile. But get in that app right now, use it, can get used to it. It is going to be an amazing tool that differentiates you as a Samson Properties realtor from everybody else. So love First Up. Along with that comes Jared James' amazing coaching. Want to remind you that you all have virtual access to his coaching. He did a fantastic class this week on the scripts you should use when talking to buyers and sellers today, especially sellers. Why should they want to pay buyer? Like that's great stuff, right? We're going to do some stuff right now, but nobody does it better than Jared. He's great at talking, great at scripts, great at how to break it down in a real and honest way. So love Jared's stuff. We are now all virtual coaching members because of our partnership. I want to remind you about a thing we launched a couple weeks ago, Zillow Showcase. This is ability for a reduced price. It's $500 per listing, which is normally going to cost, normally needs a subscription fee and $750 to $1,250 per listing if you're going to do Zillow Showcase ads. But a great way to make your listing pop on Zillow. If you're interviewing against other agents and you want to make sure that you win that listing, great add-on to make sure that you're giving that listing agent or that seller all the best advantages and all the best exposure out there. So you can reach out to M Loveless, MLOVELESS at samsonproperties.net. Mary Alice will sign you up. There's also a whole page on Zillow Showcase on our Cardinal Nest. So I encourage you to look at that. We also added 210 Home Warranty Express Protection. This is for your sellers. You have to remember, you have to have the listing in SkySlope. As soon as you have the listing in SkySlope, listing agreement signed, everything locked into SkySlope, you'll automatically get launched with that Express Protection. Just a great add-on, a great layer of protection. If you do want the heating in there, it's an extra $50 you got to pay for. But everything else is going to be covered for you, which is fantastic. So would encourage you to let your sellers know about that and lock in so you know how to use that if you need to. Remember, we have our Samson Property Management, SPM at samsonproperties.net. There's a whole page on the Cardinal Nest. $250 referral fee for each time you send one over that we lock up. Big change we made in our rental processing a couple weeks ago. We now have, instead of the 7.5% on 1 month's rent, remember, there's no admin fee, there's no $345 on this, but our new admin rental processing fee on listings is a flat $125. We wanted to make it easier for everybody. It was awkward, people didn't understand it always, and but $125 per listing. So hopefully this will be flat fee, easy to understand, and everybody can work through that in a simple way. So $125 per rental listing processing fee going forward. Remember, now we can order our a la carte services and all our concierge stuff. We can order it through the help desk. So help desk, you can go to order that concierge stuff. Should be a smoother process for everybody going forward. Our HQDUs have continued to be a fantastic hit. We filled the room on Gainesville on Wednesday. Great day of interaction with everybody. We've got some great ones coming up. We've got Stafford this Wednesday, Alexandria the week after that, Frederick the week after that, and then Richmond that last Thursday of the month, June 27th, down in Richmond, and it's going to be in the Main Street office downtown. So exciting HQDUs we have coming up in the next month. Make sure you sign up, get to one of those. It will definitely be worth it. So our Lunch and Learn schedule, you can see they're going to have a ton more here in June because we've added 3 new presenters. Bethany Durham, Richard Bridges, and Bobby Sampson are all going to be out on the road presenting Lunch and Learns along with me. So I'll be at Fredericksburg Nationals Park on Wednesday the 29th. Then I'll be at International Country Club for Chantilly. But then we've also got June 6th, we'll be in Richmond. That'll be Richard. Winchester, June 7th. That'll be Bethany. Frederick, that'll be me again, June 12th. Duchess and Daughters. Columbia, I'm not sure. I think that's Bobby, June 14th. Gaithersburg, June 26th. Not sure who that is, but we'll be at Cooper Canyon Grill in Gaithersburg there. And then Richmond to close out the month at the Common House downtown. That'll be me again, June 27th, same day as HQDU. So we've got lots of great opportunities. We're continuing to add more. Now, when you go to that Lunch and Learn link on joinsamson.com, you're going to see tons more. You're going to see 10 or 12 opportunities every month to invite your guests to, so that we're going to get to every area every month or every other month. And that's going to be a lot more effective and a lot better way to help bring more people to the Samson family by having these opportunities to connect with us more often. Reminder, circle this date on your calendar, July 20th. We've got a big meal packing event through Samson Cares via Chantilly Bible Church down the street from our office here. We're going to pack 50,000 meals. So you see all those people in there? We need even more people to do 50,000 meals. So circle that date. We want lots more volunteers. We're going to have a great day. You can bring your family, bring your kids. A great day to connect. Typically, it's about 10 to 12 for the actual packing. If you can't do that, we've got some setup Friday night that we could use you for, or maybe even some cleanup after. But we would love to have as many volunteers as possible. Many hands make the work light. So I'd love to have as many people as possible to come help and share in this bonding experience together by reaching out to the community around us. A lot of upcoming classes in education, as always. Exciting stuff. From our Top Producer Takeover a couple weeks ago, we now have videos. If you go to topproducertakeover.com, the videos button in the top right, we just released the first panel in the morning. It was awesome. Those 4 ladies did a great job. Fantastic leaders from our industry. I just tried to sit there and get out of the way and let them do their thing. But it was great information. I would encourage you to go in and watch that video. I think you'll be encouraged. Get some great tips from top pros all over the area. We're going to continue to launch those out. The next one we'll be releasing next week is Jason Chepardek's class, which was phenomenal as well. So we're going to keep releasing those videos from Top Producer Takeover. So if you couldn't make it in person, you can watch those videos and see why you should make sure you sign up for the October 18th date, because it's going to be fantastic. Free group coaching Tuesday night with Sam Hardman. Future forward AI innovations in real estate. Scary, but also important. Great ways to leverage your business and go forward. So thank you, Sam, for that. HQDU lineup for Wednesday. In case you're curious, what does an HQDU lineup looks like? We start at breakfast. We've got buyer agency, lead generation, Q&A with Sarah and I in the morning, seller impersonation, a fraud class with Cardinal Title Group, Real Scout classes, how to use Real Scout. We feed you lunch, KV Core Present, lead conversion best practice, Print Center, how to use that. I mean, that's so much great stuff, guys. I can't even imagine going and being like, I'm not going to get anything out of that day. That is all valuable stuff that's either going to help you market, work to your sphere, how to talk to people, how to build your business. Awesome, awesome stuff. So please circle that in your calendar. If you're anywhere driving distance to Stafford, get there. I think it'll be worth your time for sure. We got to get the best from the Cardinal Nest class Wednesday afternoon with our great agent experience team. Get in there, learn how to use everything in the Cardinal Nest that we've added, and maybe you want to make sure you're leveraging your time in the best way. Thursday morning, put this on your calendar now, 10 o'clock in our office, Coffee with Casey. Casey's a great presenter, great stuff to say always. He's in the studio here on May 30th. Great opportunity to see, fantastic speaker, and a top producer in our industry share his knowledge. Friday mornings with Aladdin, fast track commercial real estate training, Fridays at 8:30. Awesome opportunity to jump in, learn some commercial training with our commercial director, Aladdin El Kathari. Orientation classes, remember guys, they're everywhere. Check your calendar. Get into the next orientation class. Even if you've been here for a while, you can jump into those orientation classes. There's no, I've been here 6 months. Go in. You'll learn stuff that you don't know, I promise. Free group coaching Tuesday, we talked about Sky Soap training. Tuesday, HQDU, and Wednesday in Stafford. Get the best out of the Nest class we talked about. Coffee with Casey on Thursday. Lynn Hamilton's Master Your Marketing classes. She's also got her Jumpstart Session 2 classes on Thursday as well. Some questions from that. Friday, Fast Track Commercial Training. Friday, Financing with First Heritage. And then Sky Slope again on Friday with Stephanie. We've added some Coffee with Casey updates, some Sky Slope updates, and MVAR rent updates, the rental classes that Steve did. All of those have been added to Samson University in the last week or so. So look for those updates as well. So many great things going on here at Samson. I just want to continue to thank you for your support of Samson and closing with Cardinal Title Group. It really means a lot. Cardinal's doing a fantastic job with all of our closings, but that support means the world to us. We can continue to add stuff like Jared James coaching and FYRST UP ask for people to use and so many other things. If we continue to support Cardinal in such a meaningful way, it just means a lot. So I'm really thankful for you all. I'm thankful for how you continue to be the reputation, really more than anything, that you're building up out there because of the great business you do. People notice, and people are noticing what a fantastic company that you all have built in this marketplace. So thank you for that. Want to spend a second here to remember all of our brave heroes that have fallen. supporting and fighting for our country. Freedom is not free, and so many brave soldiers go to fight for that freedom for us over the years and now currently. So if you are a veteran of any sort, thank you for your service and that risked it all to possibly make the ultimate sacrifice. So remembering our brave heroes this Memorial Day. I know that we'll do cookouts and time with family and all that kind of stuff, and make sure you take some time to remember those that fight so hard so that we can have this freedom. So thank you to everybody out there. Love you all. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week in Stafford. Take care.